Hey everybody, Dr. Ogres, and welcome to episode 17 of my Let's Play Eve. It's been a while, but I'm about to make a big step here. I'm about to jump right in to 6-CZ49, and I'm going to start exploring Syndicate. Very exciting. I've been working a lot, so this has been rough. I gotta keep an eye out for a gate camp. There's a gate camp. Alright, so this is a bubble camp. These guys are all far enough away from me that it's really not a huge issue. That's the cloak warpy trick. If there were a... oh man, they just left bubbles all over the gate. So, I don't know what the hell they're doing. But, oh, there's this one guy. If he were in something really fast, I might be a little worried. He's in a shuttle, but I'm not. See, by moving towards some gate or object... Oh, I really shouldn't be warping direct to gates. Well, that was stupid of me, but we'll see if we get killed or not. Hitting my micro-warp drive and then hitting the cloak. Theoretically, I can get away from being trapped in one of those places. Okay, let's see if I die. Something people can do, which I really should have checked for first, is if you are in a direct line from one gate to another, they can put Falcon.
Warp drive active.
Get back in the cloak. There we go. Okay. So if they put a put a bubble behind the gate in direct line, it will drag you out of warp through the gate and into the bubble, and it'll get you killed. And if they're doing it right, they'll also drop a can right on top of your head. So you will warp through the can, which will knock your cloak off, and then be dragged into the bubble, and they'll kill you there. So that's something to watch out for. Okay, so this is nullsec 0.0 space. One thing you'll notice is that this is just an asteroid belt. I warped to 100. I do have my cloak running. The rats are bigger. These are all battle cruisers. Or should be. No, just cruisers. But they start like cruiser. They go up to generals and things like that. Everything out here is basically harder. But it also pays more, so that's good. Man, that's a lot of mobile warp disruptors. Getting out of here is going to be rough. I came in my Helios to do some scanning. I have I have my Myrmidon one jump out, but I also have Vexors that I'm getting ready to probably haul in here. Because if you'll see, there are stations in this system, and a couple others. And one I like to use is dot lan. That's Eve maps dot lan dot net, I believe it is. Yeah. And you can see this pulls it out by region. It's basically like a 2D representation of space. So if you look at Ribley, here, this is where we're at. Okay, so if you look at this system, and this system, EZA-FM, PVH-80, and 6-CZ49 all have stations in them. You can tell by the square on the side of the icon, and these little triangles tell you what kind of stuff they have available. Alright, so there's this station here. Alright, Intaki Syndicate Bureau. Alright, and I can dock there and do whatever I want in this system from here. However, I look at local and I see 18. Alright, I do my quick scan, I see all those warp strippers. Capsules, chimeras, drakes, hurricanes. I mean, this is a pretty active system. So I'm going to kind of be scoping around this area. I might even go over to 2x-PQG, which has a station in it as well. Ideally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a system with a station in it that I can drop off of Exer and kind of do some work there. But at the same time, I'm going to be doing safe spots and scanning and all that good stuff while I'm rolling through here. So I'll probably do that bit of work. It's going to take some time. And based on that gate, man, if you looked at that gate to Reblier, oh, let me go someplace that's not near a bubble. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Alright, I'm there. Where's the Reblier Stargate? They've got that thing just, whew, all kinds of packed. It's kind of out of line to everything, so it's hard to say. This Stargate here would probably be the least safe. But, yeah, I don't know. So I'll bounce around here real quick for a bit, and then I'm going to try to get a combat ship in here. If I cannot do that, obviously I don't think buying one out here is much of a option. Let's just say Galente battle cruisers out here. Myrmidon's 29 minutes. That's not that bad, but it's 9 jumps away. Not to mention I'd have to fit it out. What about cruisers? What could I get a Vexer out here? I wonder. That's not that bad either, but it is 14 jumps. It is 14 jumps. In GRNJ-3, where is that? GRNJ-3. Let's see. GRNJ-3. I think it might not be a problem getting the hull. I think getting the gear for the hull might be the bigger issue. I don't know. I'm not so sure that this is a friendly market. In fact, I could tell you it's not a friendly market, but you kind of got to be careful with how you do these things. GRN. Where the F is it, man? GRN-J. That one's got an actual name. That's interesting. Let me go over there. See what's that. See what's up with that. Okay, well, I'm officially placing it out of my home. I don't want to go that far to find it. Okay, so I guess there are closer ones, but they are much more expensive. There's this one, 2x-PQG here. While we were discussing that, that's not that far away. It's a tad on the expensive side. I mean, it's 5 mil. And that's pretty close to market price, but that's pretty close to where I'm at. And when you're talking about 0-0 space, being close to where you're at is pretty important. Because those bubbles, like the ones that on that gate there, they prevent you from warping, which is terrible. So you got to be real careful about how you fly around here. Okay, so I'm going to do the scouting and all that good stuff kind of off camera, and when I get back I will find something to do, hopefully be able to get a ship in here. I'm a little nervous with the traffic, so I may I may not. I may try to find something in Rebellier instead. I got station camped in there right when I got online, but hopefully I can get out in and out with my Merm, which is docked in Rebellier right now. But this Rebellier to 6-C gate, as you would expect, is pretty heavily. It's bubbled up pretty good. So got to be careful. There's a couple vagabonds. There's a saber. That's a interdictor, and the Merm, Hurricane Drake, Chimera, which is a carrier. All that good stuff. Now, our control towers in space, so they could be piloted, they could not be piloted. It's hard to say. But I'm going to go ahead and start making safe spots, and I'm going to go from there. And when I get done with that, I will start scanning, and when I find something to do and get a ship in here, I will let you guys know. Alright, so I did scan down a site or two here, but I'm looking at this gate. Getting a ship through there is going to be not so hot. They're pretty thin, but they're supported by Basilisk, which is logistics, so they'd stay up pretty good. Could probably kill the Incursus. But the Hurricane, the two Hurricanes and the Omen would probably do me in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure I'm going to get a ship through here today. I can easily get out. I'm sure that they think they're all clever and stuff. But I mean, really, they're kind of spread out. Like this guy. I presume is their fast tackle, and he's close to gate. Oh wait, somebody's gonna get blown up. Or are they? Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. All right. I don't know. I don't know. Makes me nervous. Clearly they're popping people here. Shuttle. Corpses. Battle cruiser of some sort. Ibis. Battle cruiser. Cruiser. And there's lots of pod wrecks too. You can tell by the corpses. So this is all pretty hairy. I don't think I'm gonna get a heavy ship through here. And I'll warp you to where I was looking at going into. I took a peek at it before I came in here, but it's not a system. I don't think I can take it with my cruiser. So getting out, not a problem. Getting back in with a ship that can handle what I'm looking at, probably a problem. The Vexor I don't think are going to do it. Just not going to do it. If I trained up my skills for the heavy assault cruiser, maybe. But I don't know. Oh, I guess, okay, so like just to point out, I mean, 715,000 ISK bounty on a couple of battleships, right? Yeah, those are heavy hitters. They'd hit pretty hard. Plus, it's a battle cruiser, so a couple battle cruisers. Probably not the best thing to go in there with the Vexor. And that's just 4 ships. That's the first spawn, right? So I'd want, realistically speaking, my Myrmidon to do this. But I just don't think it's going to go through that gate. Very frustrating. Let's see. Excuse me. So that's my thinking there. I may just go and look at Rebellier and see if I can find something in there to do instead. I do have safe spots and stuff built in here now, which is good. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to find a point where that gate is a lot less camped, and pull some ships in and get them stationed in various stations in the system. That way I can kind of pod express around and find stations where I won't get jumped immediately upon exiting. Whoa, I am very close to that hurricane. I need to move away. If I get 2 clicks, if I get within 2 clicks of him, I will decloak. So first things first, get out of the bubble and then move away from the ships. If he had drones out, he'd probably decloak me. Alright, that's better. So yeah, I need to get in through this to that gate, back out, which by the looks of it, I just come down from the top. It's a long slog, but I can make it. Well, he'd be a little close. Not that concerned about him though. Okay, so I'll try that. If I get blown up, I get blown up. so laissez-faire about it. Nonchalant, but yeah. So as you can see, I move really slow when I'm cloaked, so this is going to take me a while to get back through, and then I'll find something to do in Reblier. Oh, good times. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to get some ships kind of dropped around in here in stations where I can pop around, find something to do, go grab a ship on a station that's not heavily camped, and kind of go from there to be able to move around and do stuff without being blown up on a regular basis. That's the idea anyway. That's the idea. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but knew it was going to be away, so let's just talk about skills real quick. So I set a skill in place that I knew was going to take forever to train, and as you can see, it's still got 6 days left on it. I am... oh my god, I need a new clone. Oh, I do, don't I? Yes, I do. Got 5.1, I can only hold 4.8. Whoops! Okay, I need to upgrade that as soon as humanly possible. Ah, see, this guy's got drones out. He knows what he's doing. Is that the same guy? Might even be the same guy. That's hilarious. Anyway, so I put a skill that was going to take me a long time to train in the queue. In this case, drone interfacing 5, which I don't really need right now, but I do know I want it because it increases my drone effectiveness by 20% per skill level. Duh. So I put that into the queue so that I wouldn't run dry while I knew I was going to be unable to log in for a while. That's one important thing to remember. Gots to remember. Alright, I'm gonna start cutting over that way. But yeah, so that's, I mean, I haven't really done much in the way of training, but I am back on drone skills, and I'm focused on getting the sentries up next, and then once I have sentry skills, I'll move to Spaceship Command. I'll take Galactic Cruiser to 5, and I'll start training for the heavy assault cruisers. So that'll be my next, Galactic Cruiser to 5 will be my next big push, which will be fun. It'll be good. Oh, did they get somebody? I heard a gate fire. Must be a friend of theirs. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing there. I don't know if you noticed or not, but CCP put out a few new videos this week. They all came from the FanFest, and somebody asked that I talk about them. One of the things I think was the Future Vision video. I think is the kind of the biggie. Everybody's going to be, of course, gaping on that one. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. I do want to you know, do an orbital strike on a planet. I want to take my dreadnought out and just rain terror upon, you know, the surface of a world. And you know, I have excuse me, I have no, that seems really freaking cool to me. So that's kind of like I think that would be just awesome. Awesome. Okay, am I well away from Rex? Stuff with drones out. Now it's a region gate, so it's big, 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 big. This guy is pretty close to the gate, not close to me. Alright, I'm going to start approaching the gate. I'm going to keep a real close eye on my distance. But yeah, I saw that video and it looked really cool to me. I am definitely down with that. I'm not so huge on walking in space stations as a sort of a feature, but I think if the broader term plan comes to fruition, it can be really darn cool. I'm keen to see what they do with the black market stuff. Boosters is an interesting industry to follow, to say the least. So I think that's pretty neat. I'd really like to keep an eye on how that works out. Getting closer to. I'm okay. I'm okay. Am I okay? I'm okay. Yeah. Get paranoid. There's gate fire. And is that somebody leaving or coming? Coming or going? Coming or going? 12. You gotta be 2.5 clicks from a gate to jump. And you have to decloak. But by the time I get close enough to the gate to decloak, I should be in jump range. And these guys will be nowhere near me. But yeah, so like I like the whole concept of that. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's see if they're covering their bases over here. And they are not. Bye-bye. Is that guy still in the system? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I think it looks really freaking cool. But I think one of the ones that I was more thrilled about was the new turrets. I mean, it's just eye candy, but man, I've always on the turret animations, and the new ones look really cool. So I'm pretty stoked about those. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and in Rebel Air I'm going to do some scanning, and apparently I don't have any save spots in your system. How about that? And I will do some scanning here, and I will find something to do in the system, and then go run it, and then probably call it for the night, because I spent quite a bit of time already. But we'll find something to do, and although the excitement on the game was very exciting. But alright, so I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm undocking in F and vertical, and I did this earlier, but there was somebody who undocked right behind me and tried to pop me. So I thought I'd see if it was... No, not again. Okay, but I did find a couple sites right here. This is low sec, so again, the rules apply. Got to keep your scan up. Got to keep an eye on it. These core scanner probes have been out for a while, so I'm not that worried about them. Ah, man, this thing turns like a rock. And this is the same fit you all know and love from the last one. There's been some discussion about it. I don't know, I feel weird going out in anything that's not at least somewhat PvP ready. You know? Okay. Let's get to work. Oh, I'm too far away. Keep an eye on that. before I unleash destruction upon them. I would like it if they would just engage me real quick. Fire a shot across the bow. There we go. Okay, so let's just pull it this way. Find ourselves an out point. There we go. And DoD logistics support is my out. And come on. Alright, there we go. And attack. Oh, I really gotta repair these drones. That's just one of those things. One of those things. Alright, lock you up. Next. I can cut this. That's fine. I'm okay with the drones picking their targets at this point. So remember, my out is the DED Logistics Support Office. It's always important to have an out. Always important. Oh man. I haven't played Eve in forever. Work has just been brutal. I spent some time yesterday with my Corp with my main, which was awesome. I've had a lot of requests about joining my Corp again. Dr. Ogres is not in a Corp. And you might be interested in flying with me, you might not. Talked to one person and they dropped an application, but they retracted it before the interview process and all that finalized, so that's probably not a good way to get in. Just saying. You can talk to me about it. There's probably things you need to know about my Corp before you decide that you are interested. Pull these guys back. The thing about Corps is, I think I've said this before, is that it is important to get. They are tracking disruption. They are sensor damping me. That's fine. That's fine. It is important to get a good Corp, but it's also important to get the right good Corp. You know, just gonna fire a shot off his bow. Because, you know, just being in a Corp isn't enough. It has to be the right Corp for you, and there's so many different ways to play this game that the right group of people can be really difficult to find. So, you know, I'm not going to say that, yeah, you can be in my Corp, because it might not be a match. It might not be what you're looking for. I like the, actually the Eve forums, I think is a great place to find Corps that are recruiting. Most of the time they can tell you quite a bit about themselves and what they're into on the forum before you ever apply, so you have a real good idea of what you're getting into. And again, I am totally cool with it. It's just, it's more important to me that you find the right group of people to fly with than you just like Dr. Ogres and want to fly with them. If you just want to fly with Dr. Ogres, just drop me a mail. I mean, when I have a fleet going, I will invite you. I don't have one tonight, obviously, primarily because I'm... Oh, Dramiel. Dramiel on... Okay, Dramiel's gone. Maintain my short scan. Okay, so, and it's not... what was I going to say? I don't have a fleet going tonight, but if you want to get into a fleet with me, that's fine. When I have them, I will definitely put them up. They'll be on the, they will be on the Fleet Finder. Like there's that video on my channel that goes over it. And I'm more than happy to invite you to a fleet and fly with you. That'd be great. You can feel free to, you know, shoot me a mail in game. Set your standings to me to positive. I'll set mine likewise. And then when I have my fleets up, you can find them. So, alright, this is not good. I'm forgetting to use my cameras. This guy, he should know better than mess with me. I'm effing vertical. I love this ship, I really do. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Okay, I don't know how many waves this site has in it. I guess we'll find out. Let's get these guys in. They're all stuck on the structure, aren't they? Well, it's good to know it's not just me. What is he shooting at? Certainly not shooting at me. There we go. There's some aggression. Whoa, wow. They have magical ships that fly through everything. It's not true. Eve just has pretty poor collision detection. And probably for good reason. A lot of people don't like it when you fly through planets. I mean, I can understand it. It doesn't really bother me that much. Alright. That's better. That's better. Bounties on them aren't terrible. Not terrible. But not great either. 63,665. There we go. It's not as good as the nullsec guys, but again, you saw that gate camp. There was no way I was getting through that. None whatsoever. So that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping to at least get some ships in there tonight, but more importantly, I was hoping to get some actual work done. Oop, Myrmidon on short scan. Oh, and he was one of the guys at the whatchamajig, at the gate camp. And again, it would be an even fight. I don't have a point. He would be able to run away. But I have rat aggro on me right now. So if I'm going to do this, and that's presuming he played fair. It's presuming he's not at something nearby. Yeah, I guess that's close enough. He could be at one of these stations. I don't trust it, though. I do not trust it. It's alright. It's alright. He'll warp in way over there. Because, I mean, I've been moving this whole time. Not fast, but fast enough. You know what I'm saying? It's when I see multiple ships loading in there, I'll be really concerned. Waiting for these guys to kind of catch up with me before I launch drones, because I don't want to wait for the drones. Oh, he's off scan. He's off scan. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Unless he's cloaky or something. Alright, let's take care of that one first. Directional scan is your friend. Directional scan is your friend. And the maximum distance is this, right? And he's gone from long scan, so he's history, but it's 2,147,483,647 kilometers is max scan range, and if you pull it 7 right off the end, it reduces it by a factor of 10. It's what I call short scan, so it's they're within pretty close to you. The first one's like 15 AU, so this would be like 1.5 AU, so they could be within 1.5 AU scan range of you. That could be a station, that could be an asteroid belt, I mean it could be anything. They could be not out to get you, but I like to believe that if I see them in short scan range, they're definitely not coming to get me in particular. So I always keep an eye on that, and if I see them coming in, I definitely make my plans for either fight or flight, kind of depending on what situation I'm in. If the rats were already dead and he jumped in on me, I would probably just engage. Myrmidon to Myrmidon. I'm fairly confident in my ability to blow him up. Our fits are probably relatively close to the same. Relatively close. And as you know, I have a full capacitor right now, so I'd be okay. But I don't have a point, and he could run away. So that's the one thing you gotta kind of worry about. Let's get the drones on this dude. No, too far away. Okay, this dude. And again. Nope, there he is. There he is. So he docked. He was at one of those stations. Keep an eye. Keep an eye. Alright. They killed him before he was a problem. And I'm just gonna stop the ship real quick. The drones come back to me. I think he comes into range soon. 48. Come on. Oh, he's off short. Let's check long. And you put the 7 back at the end. There's a Pilgrim out there, which could be problematic. That's a cloaky ship. Oh, he's in range. Go get him. And again, my out point is the DED Logistics Support Station. So I'll get back into moving. Core scanner probes, not worried about those. Well, I am kind of, because they will scan down this site. And you notice the Pilgrim's off scan now. So it can be theoretically scanning me down and ready to warp in on me. Pilgrim's a terrible ship, just terrible. The Curse on the other hand, that thing is a brutal ship. It's a monster of a ship. And there's more. None near me though. That's good. It's good to know. And that should do it. Oh, another spawn. Alright, you guys get back over here. Ooh, somebody got blown up. This person right here did. It's okay. It's alright. We're doing alright. Alright. Man, those guys are far away. So far away. Is there anything I can line out to that direction? If I can find a warp out point that away, that would make my life so much better. There's that Pilgrim again. Get back down to a short scan up. Right. Right. Alright, so that's a force recon ship. It's supposed to be like an in-close combat kind of thing. And it's cloaky. It's it's not as cloaky as the curse. That's not like the co-ops, so he has to decloak in order to warp. And I didn't see him on field, at least I don't think I did. Still see probes out. Alright. It is getting kind of late. It is getting kind of late. Where is it? Oh, FanFest. Makes me nervous, just because he could be setting up a warp endpoint for, say, I don't know, Myrmidon, who's sitting in a deep safe. Eve makes you paranoid, man. Eve makes you paranoid. I can almost warp 30 for X over here. Almost. I might do that. And then realign. As soon as I can get something warpable. Alright, I'll just pop this on for just a second. Which one was close? That one's close. That's almost warpable. It's almost a warpable distance. Oh, there's the Myrm. Scimitar, that's a shield boosting logistic ship. Never pay attention to the name, only the type. So keep an eye over here on overview. I'm gonna get the DED logistics office on the overview. Get back to scanning. Alright. We're clear on short again. Worms not on scan. Probes are still up. Alright. Alright. We're gonna do this.
Warp drive.
I was far enough out, I was technically not editing anymore. As soon as we land, we're going to realign the logistics support office. Line. Clock. Drones, check scan. Put it back on short. Engage. I don't like to leave things half done, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take a little risk. A friend of mine once said, can't spell ISK without risk. Which is, it's kind of funny. Alright. Alright. I think we're doing good. It's a little loud. Is it loud for you guys? It seems really loud to me. I hope I'm coming through clear enough. I haven't done this for so long, I could be like, completely muddled. That's my shields. I'm not worried about the shields. I'm worried about the directional scan, however. Check on again. Still okay. Back to short. Still okay. Come on, Nords, let's go. Attack. Attack that guy. There you go. I can handle the destroyer. Thank you. That will not be a problem. So you focus on the bishop. Just pulse that once. And oh, I'm short. Now Scimitar I'm not worried about. It's his friends that concern me. What am I doing? Don't switch tabs. Come on, Doctor. Let's go. Let's go. Still okay. Nothing out there that's scary. Alright, alright. Hope this is the last wave. If it is, I will then go grab a salvaging ship, come back and get the salvage. Maybe something with a cloak on it. Ooh, cloaky salvager. And probably call it for the night. Ah, another wave. Alright, let's get the drones back in. Alright, let's get that running real quick. Okay with that. I'm okay with that. All battle cruisers too. Apparently a serious threat. Alright. Let's launch some drones and you're closest. Get on them. Watch my scan. Keep an eye on them because I don't have fire from all of them. I'm locked, but I'm not being shot. Now again, there could be that cloaky ship out there, and I am concerned about that. But between him and a scimitar, I'm okay. Or should be. I should be. Should be far enough out of range. Not really worried about these guys. Oh my god. Where did the battleships come from? Alright. Alright, that's a little scarier. I'm gonna pulse the micro warp just to give me a little more distance so I can deal with these in waves. Kind of just kite them out a bit. That's good. Just the scimitar, just the scimitar. That's fine, I can handle a scimitar. You are next. Whoa, 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 drones are getting killed. Pull them back, pull them back. Come on. Come on. Get back in the bay, boys. Don't die, don't die. Who the hell's shooting them? Come on. So far, they are so slow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh. That is just sad. Alright, short scan's clear. That's good, that's good. I don't know why I keep going back to the system scanner. Alright, I have all the aggro. Line is clear, line is clear. Well, no, I don't. These two guys still have not officially shot me. I'm going to have to make them regret it. You there. What's your problem? Sometimes if you just put a round over their bow, I think they take you seriously. Still clear. I must be up. Yeah, dampening. Somebody's dampening me. This guy's fast. He should catch up to me before everybody else does. Although he is maintaining velocity to kind of keep with his fleet mates, which is wise, because I plan on barbecuing him first. Let's see. There's probably Megatron class. They are. Yes. Rear Admiral. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, you made the mistake, buddy. My lock time and my range are being kind of forked. But he got into web range, which means he is dead. And frankly, it's fine by me. As long as I'm not being attacked, I don't mind being webbed so much. Let's take a look. This guy has still not shot me. What is his problem? I'm a juicy target. Why am I not good enough for him? Shields again. It's fine. This guy will die soon. And I will be back to full speed. And hopefully I will be able to lock somebody. Man, they've got me 2 damps and I can't lock 20 kilometers away. There we go. And let's put the wires out. This guy is being annoying. There we go. That should take him out. Kaboom. Next. Now, how do you feel? Alone in a cold world? Oh, man. That's annoying. That's annoying. Again? Seriously? My drones are still shooting him, which is good, but I've been damped so hard. That's just not even fair. Dampeners, dampeners. You guys are my next targets. You will die next. Got that? Got it? You? Keep an eye. I want to switch drones out, but I didn't want to do it while I couldn't target. I'll get hammer time back out. Hammer time. There we go. Well, they're shooting somebody. I'll be happy with that. Hopefully they're shooting the guy damping me. That would be good. Pulse that. Let it go. I'm trying to get better at the whole active rifle. Paying attention to my tank, when I need it, when I don't need it. Just could see how they were doing when I can't get a lock on something. But that's not the one, guys. Why are you shooting him? Buzzard. That's a co-ops frigate. Again, not particularly worried about it. Not bad. Not bad. Aid in a bet. He's repping up. That's what's going on there. If he gets a little closer, I can web him. which would be good. A web on that would probably do a world of good. Where the hell is he going? He's just afraid of me is what's going on. Terrified. He's gonna go down. And you are next. They're all running away. Is it just going back to replaying those battleships for all that? Rifter. Check short scan. Rifter. Okay. Come back, please. Rifters would not do well against Warrior 2s, so I'm going to be preparing those. Back to me, please. Logistics is me out. I clear these targets just because I don't want them in my way if the Rifters are on top of me. And they're gone. Okay, never mind. I mean, it would be suicidal for Rifters to jump out. Yes, but they could try. You never know. Oh, they're too far away. You and you are safe for now. Yes, no. Stop. Hold up for just a second. Oh, there's that down back. You guys make him nervous. Oh, come on. I stopped moving. You're running away from me, aren't you? You are running away from me. Alright. I'm going to have to leave this undone. It's getting late, and I need to get some sleep for the night. I hate leaving these things happen. But, it's good to be back playing. It's good to see you guys again. Hopefully you will tune in for further misadventures. And I will... I'm not going to dock in this system. There's lots of stations, so I'll go here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. I will be trying to get some more up this week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Work is kind of slowing down for me, but not a ton. So I need to make sure that I can be functional for that. But thanks guys for watching again. Keep the questions coming. I try to answer them on the comments as best I can. And I will try to make time to answer your mails as I get a chance. I really appreciate all the viewers and support and subscriptions. Hopefully you had a good time, and I will talk to you guys soon.